initially, and what about ultimately?
I'm not sure.
Why did Michelle Barth? Why they need a PR person there?
You'd have to ask them.
Okay. Did you wonder that? Did that seem funny to you? A public relations person?
Not particularly.
Had you met Michelle Barth before?
Yes, sir. Once before.
And when you all went up to the adjoining room,
Actually, twice before. I'm sorry.
when you all went up to the adjoining room, were the doors open so y'all were coming in and out of each other's rooms?
You mean between the two rooms?
Yeah.
No, sir.
They never opened their door to y'all. Never interacted in their room, and they never came into your room.
Oh yeah. I went in their room. They didn't come in ours, but I'd gone in their room. But there was no door. Like the adjoining room.
Oh, they didn't. There's a wall. There wasn't
right.
Okay, so y'all were going back and forth. All right, now, what happened on that Thursday night? What did y'all do that night?
Ended up going to dinner.
At the Ritz?
Yes, sir.
Who was paying for all this out here at the Ritz?
It was my understanding that what's her name? Darn it.
Caitlin?
Yeah. I think she works for ABC News.
Did you meet Caitlin from ABC News?
Yes, sir.
And your understanding was that she was paying for all the rooms?
That's what I was told.
Okay. How much money did ABC News? Who did they pay? Who were they paying for? You, Dominic, everybody?
I can't speak for ABC News, but I presume that.
In the course of your time spent here as a public citizen volunteering, did you ever come to understand that ABC News had given the Anthonys or Jose Baez money?
I don't know that to be a fact, no, sir.
Have you heard that?
I heard that. I had heard that. That money was given to the Anthonys? No, sir.
To anyone?
I had heard that money had been given to the attorney for some video, or I don't know, it was given to the attorney or to Casey for some videos that was on ABC News.
Jose Baez received money?
I think so.
Okay.
I was told that again. I don't know.
Right, hearsay.
Yes, sir.
And was it $200,000? Is that the number you heard?
200 or 225. I heard both numbers.
Was paid to Jose Baez by ABC News.
Yes, sir.
And what was your understanding what that money was paid for?
Some videotapes that were released.
Okay.
Again, hearsay.
Of course. Yeah. Who told you that?
Dominic Casey.
Okay. Pretty good hearsay.
Okay, pretty good. You would think.
Yeah. If anybody would know. Now, y'all had dinner down there at the Ritz that night.
Sure.
Caitlin ordered some appetizers. Mm-hmm. And who all was at the dinner that night?
Let's see. Caitlin sat across from me. Mallory sat next to her.
Who's Mallory?
Mallory's Lee Anthony's girlfriend, I guess. And then Lee. Then there was an empty chair. And then again, I was sitting. Excuse me, back to the wall. Cindy was sitting next to me. Then George and Dominic at the other end.
Okay. And then Caitlin, I understand, ordered some appetizers for the table.
Yes, sir.
And did Baez ever show up?
Yes, sir.
When did he show up?
Probably about halfway through the meal.
Did he order some food too?
I think some that had already been ordered for him.
Okay. And he sat down and started eating too?
I think pretty soon after he got there, some food was brought to him. He didn't stay very long.
And what did you do after that night? Did you all have any conversation? I mean, what took place at the dinner?
Just what took place there? Just light conversation, actually.
You didn't talk about the case or
no, sir.
Discovery of the
no, sir.
body. It was kind of
nothing at all like that. It was just too sensitive. Nobody brought it up. Yeah.
How long were you all at the Ritz?
Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday we left at in time for church. Say I took to church.
What were y'all doing all the time? Were y'all, I guess y'all go poolside?
No, I'm not worried about going to the poolside. No.
Didn't you take a picture of somebody at the pool?
No.
You don't remember taking a picture of
somebody at the pool? No.
Yeah. Did y'all ever go to the pool?
No. You're probably referring to some pictures I took from the window of the room I had.
Okay.
But not of anybody at the pool, no, sir.
Okay. So you don't remember telling the officer about taking some pictures around the pool?
No, never said that.
So if it was transcribed that way, it would be just an error?
Yeah. Okay. We never went to the pool.
On Thursday night, I guess dinner's over and you go to bed?
No.
What happened Thursday?
Mr. and Mrs. Anthony went to their room. Well, prior to that, the attorney had come down, going into the room and spoke with the Anthonys. He had a bodyguard with him. He left. This is before we went to dinner. Then after dinner, like I said, Mr. and Mrs. Anthony went to their room. I stayed in the hall, in the general area of the room, and I did end up doing something. Oh, I think I was in the lobby area, and then I got a phone call, and it was Dominic asked me to come outside to meet him outside the hotel.
To do what?
Well, he didn't tell me at the time, but
what was it? You got down there, what was
subsequently, I went outside, and he and Mrs. Anthony were sitting outside, on one side of the building, and asked me to come over, and they gave me the keys to the house, and they asked me to go lock up the house once the FBI and the Orange County was done searching.
And you went and did that?
Yes, sir.
Did you, when you got there, were the police gone?
No, they were still there.
So you waited for them to leave?
Yes, sir.
Locked the door and then left?
Oh, yeah.
Did you conduct your own search after they left to kind of check them?
No.
You've been through that whole house, I guess, by now.
Yes, sir.
Every room.
Mm-hmm.
Kaylee's room. And and then what happened on Friday at the Ritz?
Let me think. I had gone back. I think I had gone back to the house to basically do a little bit of straightening up before the Anthonys came back. Went back to the hotel. I think at the time I picked up George and Cindy. Then we took them back to the house, and they got some fresh clothes. Then took them again. Then we went. Kind of get the sequence here, But anyway, we ended up going to the Mr. Conway's office for the family to be fingerprinted.
Fingerprinted for what? Why were they fingerprinted?
You'd have to ask the FBI.
Did you know why they, as a professional, did you know why they were being fingerprinted?
To compare it with prints that may be at the crime scene.
Okay. And they were fingerprinted at the Conway's office?
Yes, sir.
Did you take them there?
Yes, sir.
What'd they say about that, going to being fingerprinted? Did you hear them? What'd they say?
Just, what'd they say? Not a whole lot, except, really not a whole lot.
Who all was fingerprinted?
Well, Mr. Dominic and I, of course, I drove and took George and Cindy out there. George got fingerprinted first, and then Mrs. Anthony got fingerprinted.
Had Lee already been fingerprinted?
He showed up later, got fingerprinted.
Was Zenaida Gonzalez there to be fingerprinted?
No, sir. Not that I'm aware of.
Those are the only three people who got fingerprinted?
Yes, sir, that I'm aware of.
Do you know who the father of Kaylee Anthony is?
Yes, sir.
Now, we had a deposition here, and I asked Lee, and he refused to answer.
I know, I saw it.
Why do you think, have you had any discussion with anyone about who the father of Kaylee Anthony is?
Just Dominic.
What does he think? Who does he think the father is?
He thinks it's Jesse Grun.
He thinks the father is Jesse Grun.
I mean, that's what he had mentioned in conversation.
Why does he think that?
You'd have to ask him that.
Did he tell you that Cindy or George told him that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Has Jesse Grun's DNA ever been taken to your knowledge?
I don't know.
Okay. When did he tell you he thought Jesse Grun was the father?
Oh, gosh. September, October. You know.
Have you ever had a conversation with Cindy or George about who the father is?
No, sir.